How can we as historians, social scientists educate others and ourselves about the effects of the legacy of Rome on our world?
We are the ghosts of Rome.
I will be talking about Roman art and architecture.
I am the ghost of military organizations and Christianity.
I'll be talking about republic government.
I'll be talking about Latin languages and women rights.
I am the ghost of Roman law and the spread of Greek ideas.
Hey guys, it's Scares here, just kidding. It's your boy, the ghost of the military organizations and Christianity. The spread. Okay boys, let's go right into it. First of all, military organizations. The Roman soldiers had to walk 25 miles a day, 25, while carrying their armor, which is made out of iron.
You might be asking what exactly the Roman soldiers used. Well, they had armor, like I already stated, made of iron, which was really effective. They also had daggers, javelins, bows, and arrows. They also built a catapult, and catapults aren't really used today, but we did use them, and a really few amount of them are used today, but they were used to bring down enemy walls. And you might be asking, well, so what, they were just strong guys in army? Well, you're wrong. They were actually really smart. They used their brains, like attacking from the other sides instead of attacking forward. They're really smart, and they used that to their advantages. They also, without their military generals, which were brilliant, they would just be a band of strong barbarians.
If you guys know me, I'm a really religious guy. I believe in Christianity. And honestly, every time before I fight someone, I always say the exact same words. Jesus, take the wheel.
Oh shoot, I'm dead.
Jesus is always there when you need him.
Without Rome, there would be no Christianity, or it would be really small. So I like this a lot because I'm Christian. I mean, as you guys know, Jesus take the wheel. Okay, now let's start. First, Rome despised Christians. They thought they were wrong, and they started killing them in colosseums for entertainment.
Neo-Christian. No Christianity. Death to all Christians.
They're eaten alive by lions, and people cheered them on as they were killed or burned alive, which is very nice. But now, because of that, people thought the God was so great, so instead of that, they actually made the religion bigger, and then after, they actually promoted it, which made it one of the largest religions.
Death.
Why would all these Christians die for their religion?
Maybe their God is so great. Maybe we should join Christianity.
Never.
Christianity.
Christianity. Be Christian. Their God is great. Hope you enjoyed Christianity and military organizations. Now it's to my friend, Catherine.
I'll be talking about Latin languages and women rights. Roman women had quite a lot of rights compared to other ancient civilizations. They could make a will, they could get a divorce, they could even own property. What they couldn't do was vote and serve in the military. As you can see, Roman women had quite a lot of rights. I researched about women rights. In Rome, women had more rights compared to any other ancient civilization. Some examples of what women could do were inherit property in her own name, own and sell her property, get a divorce, and make a will. My house, my stuff, my rules, and some examples of what women could not do were vote, hold public office of any kind, and serve in the military. Vote for Catherine, BC 16.
Boo! Woman can't run for office. Accepting votes. No girls allowed. Military tryouts. Join the army now. Join the army now.
I'm here to join army.
No girls allowed.
Mothers in Rome lose their children to the father in an event of a divorce. As you can see, women had many rights. I researched about Latin languages. Latin languages are also known as Romance languages and has spread to many places such as Europe. French, Spanish, Italian, Portuguese, and Romanian are examples of Romance languages.
Salve!
Salve!
Bonjour! Bonjour! Hola!
Hola!
Hula!
Hola!
Una!
Una!
Buena!
Ciao! I learned that there are two forms of Latin. There is Classical Latin that is mostly spoken by the rich Romans. There is also Vulgar Latin, which is spoken by common-day Romans. Romance groups are perhaps the simplest to identify, and about 800 million people speak Romance languages today. Romance languages originated in Italy. Still today, many people speak Latin. This is the end of Latin languages and women rights. And now Khan will be talking.
I'll be talking about Roman art and architecture. Some of the most important parts of Roman architecture are arches, vaults, domes, and aqueducts. They have a type of art called mosaic. I researched about the art and architectures of Rome. I learned that domes, vaults, arches, and aqueducts are four of the most important parts of Roman architecture. Romans created concrete, making traveling much easier and adds more trade routes for Romans to get more needed supplies. Some art types in Rome are mosaics. They are glass shards that are connected together to create a portrait on the ground or floor. A Colosseum is a main part of Roman entertainment because it's where Romans come to see gladiator fights or chariot races.
We'll be moving on to Brittany. I will now be talking about Roman law and the spread of Greek ideas. We'll be talking about Romans' organized law, which had a great impact on our law today.
Let's first start talking about the Roman law. The Roman law was first created for religious thinking. Every citizen had their own Bible. The rich and the poor were supposed to follow the laws set. However, if they did not follow the laws, they were punished.
Wynne was found guilty by court for killing Mitt Romney, and she will die by execution for that.
The laws had helped show justice inside the city. Suspects of the case were to choose whether the victim was innocent or guilty.
Con DeWin, you've been found guilty in committing your crime and killing Mitt Romney.
I disagree. I think the guards were bribed.
I object. I have a prosecutor right here who was sent to find Khan killing Mitt Romney.
Exactly what she said. I found Khan with this exact weapon killing Mitt Romney, and I am 100% sure it was her on the scene. What is your answer?
Roman's law was very well organized. Many laws today are influenced by Rome, such as being innocent until proven guilty, or that all are equal under the law.
First of all, we will be starting off by talking about the spread of Greek ideas and the philosophy that the Romans followed. Stoicism was founded by a Roman follower named Zeno.
As I had stated before, Stoicism was the main philosophy in Rome. The philosophy was first founded in 313 BC. Stoicism was born when the world was falling apart. People had used the philosophy because it promised unshakable happiness in their current life, even though it did not promise it in the afterlife. Stoicism symbolized virtue, duty, and endurance.
Greek ideas in one book for us key, for us to remind ourselves what the rules are.
No more Greek ideas. Now it's Rome's idea.
today's ideas. I enjoyed learning about the Roman law and the spread of Greek ideas. Now on to Karsten.
Okay, so let's get into the Republic
So first off, I'm going to be talking about Republic government. Republic government is where citizens vote
Moving
for their
on to
leaders.
Republic government. It began when Romans overthrew Etruscan conquerors in 509 BCE. A republic government is where citizens elect representatives to rule on their behalf. It is important for the republic government to avoid the possibility of one leader seizing control. The remaining citizens, the plebeians, had no political authority. The Roman Republic was constructed to resolve conflict between two major social classes in ancient Rome. The two major classes were patricians and plebeians. Patricians were originally Roman aristocrats who later came to include prosperous merchants. Plebeians, the majority, had citizenship but had lacked wealth. Republic government was also influenced by an oligarchy, a small group of people having control over a country, organization, or institution. Different factions feuded for power, sometimes even used wealth to influence outcomes of elections.
So I hope you learned a lot about the Republic government. And I'll see you.
We hope you learned a lot.
About the legacies of Rome.
From us,
The Roman ghost.